welcome, guys. It's another Taco Tuesday with my co-host tonight. We have Confused Jack, Creative Shaman Arts, and we will have TD very soon. We should probably be getting Kitteeh as well at some point. How is everybody doing this great Taco Tuesday, Jack?
I'm doing good. Been a tough day at work. Other than that, I'm doing perfectly fine. How are you doing? And how is Shaman doing?
I'm good. You might be able to tell I upgraded the camera. It looks even better in like 1080p, but I didn't have a shave or anything, so I could have made a better look on my appearance when I've upgraded the camera. So
Yeah, you've got a nice new
yeah,
camera, but no nice new look yet.
yes, I know that's what I should have done.
Wow.
I'm going to test something in the comments. I just want you guys in the comments to tell me. I'm just going to put the word test here and see if you can see that in the comments, because I'm not sure whether that goes out to my channel or whether that's coming through on NFTV. Somebody in the comments let me know if you can see me post.
I can't.
We can see it in StreamYard, but I don't see it on
Yeah,
Twitch.
but I think it goes out to my channel. Yeah, obviously that's not working. So Shaman, how are you, bro? What's been going on?
Oh, doing well. Getting out and about in real life. It's been great. So yeah, just having fun.
Great. So Jack, obviously there'll be a hot topic tonight because we didn't get to cover it last week. Well, I wasn't on the stream last week, but I see in your background you've got combs.
Yeah, I didn't do it justice.
So
I bet you did.
What did I just miss?
I said he did do it justice, even though I didn't actually watch the stream from
I did.
last
Yes,
week.
I did catch some of the stream, and Shaman, you did do a great job. Thank you, bro, for filling in. I just didn't feel great last week, and
yeah, no problem.
I wasn't up to it. Do you know what I mean? But I'm back.
Glad we're all here.
Things are cool. Yeah, man. So I was going to say the very first topic that we need to cover is combs because we didn't cover it last week. What are you guys' initial? Sorry, we should run through the announcement first before we hit a reaction, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
Give me a sec because I have to move around the camera to pull up the Discord. Right.
He had to move around to ban Kittorian.
Oh, Dragon, I've got your Dragon, I've got your DM as well, bro. So I will mention that. Right, where am I here? Jack, start me off, bro, while I pull up this.
So combs.
What you could start with the reward. Like, what's that? The reward in Kitteeh.
So I think first, before we start getting into the NFTs that are being used, we'll just go with the straight up message that they put out on the Medium article, which is it's a strategic idle game powered by NFTs and AI. So the in-game events will be procedurally generated by a neural network that they trained. So it leaves them a bit of autonomy so that the game runs by itself, basically. So every season there is a event or a season that is generated by AI with a short story. And it makes use of two NFTs so far we know of. Those are space combs, which are automated machineries which produce resources, and chain fields, which is space yards where spacecom resources are maximized and stored. And as Shaman mentioned, we have the ability to get 3 total tokens. As far as I know, I don't exactly know what their name is, but they can all be blended with crafting items to create chain fields. So for everyone playing Encryptia, that's a cheap head start for you to get level, what was it, 32, 6, and 8?
Would you say $5 would be still cheap?
It's tough to say. It's tough to say.
One of the things that, like, there's two main points that I really want to push about Combs, and not only about like what the actual game is itself, but I mean in terms of the economy, where it's a 50% revenue share. You know, it's designed so that it can be the most rewarding in terms of passive or earning potential through playing a game. You know, that's it. The 50% revenue split is to try and offer a not so much a return of investment or something like that, but a higher reward for engagement with the game. And then the other thing that I wanted to mention, but I'm not going to forget it now, am I? Is that there will be much more use cases for Oni concerning Combs, which is something that's definitely needed for the Taco tokenomics. We definitely need some more use cases for Oni, and Combs will offer some of that.
I'm more excited by the new venue services and perks.
Oh yes, yes.
Especially because they are mentioned as two separate things. It's skills and perks.
There is venue cooldown week as well, finishing tomorrow, guys. So keep on those upgrades.
Okay.
Have you all been leveling
Me?
your venues?
No. I'm
Plaques,
so
what's
lacking.
your highest level venue?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Do you know what? I think it's 30 something. It's in the low 30s, below 35.
Get it to 40, man. You need to get the Taco G.
I have the biggest community in Taco already. I'm the Taco venue.
You're at the Taco venue? Okay, sure. Mm-hmm. Sure. Hi,
TD.
TD.
Yo, what up, man?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing. Nice to see you, man. How was your vacation?
It was great. It was really nice. Enjoyed my time. I wanted to join a few times, but my internet didn't want to allow Stream ER to load. So yeah, I was able to watch the stream, but I wasn't able to get backstage.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out how to fix that.
What? Say that again, Jack.
In Namibia, the internet was not fast enough that I was able to join the green room.
Yeah, man.
Plus, I went to bed quite early most of the
TD,
time.
we're both clicking them at the same time. That's why.
Yeah, no. Sandy and I,
I'll let TD click them.
Yeah, we'll get on the same page.
What do you think of the new camera, TD? Can you tell this the upgrade?
I can, man. Because your background isn't fucking up.
The background is a virtual background anyway, but I'm on the iPhone 14 Pro Max, but it's in 720p this screen.
Nice.
I thought things were getting better on my side. Is it that much of a lag still?
Concerning the 50% distribution revenue by the Combs drop to the community, Taco will only keep game maintenance costs. Why will we do that? Because in this way, we're going to reward the community members, try to attract some more players, and create a fun and different gaming ecosystem, as it appears Nico's written. But it's also designed, to have the maximum reward that you can possibly get through playing a game on Wax right now. I don't mean, there's probably some real good earning potentials, but I mean, it's designed to be from the start, designed to be rewarding for people who play the game, and it isn't pay to win either, which was something that I stressed to the team. And it's fairly passive too, but you know what TD said before, it might be a clicker. I haven't seen everything myself, because they even keep some things top secret. It's not a clicker, but I like more passive gameplay anyway, because although I've been addicted to Apex Legends this week, but I am a bit more of a passive type player.
Yeah, so I think one of the main questions I had is because we already have one of the big idle games on Wax, being Realm, and they have this, in my opinion, stupid feature of resetting completely every season, which Combs will not be doing. So they will not reset your progress every season, so you have to start at 0 again. Which is
So it's a leveling system.
we are not quite sure how exactly it will work, but I asked specifically, will progress be reset every season? And the answer was no. So I'm not sure how the mechanics of actually progressing work, but I was just hoping there's no progress being lost after each season.
That is completely correct, though. Yeah, I know how it works a little bit more. Maybe I could say it anyway, but I don't want to get it wrong.
Yeah.
And when it's only speculation.
Let's wait. Let's wait for.
Yeah, exactly.
And as it seems, there will be the same rarity structure as we know, from common up to mythic, at least for chain fields, definitely.
I definitely noticed
space
that
combs.
In the release of Ecryptia, the mythic was much harder to get, either had to be earned, or it looks like crafting is also a possibility as well, but you can't get the mythic from the pack in
So
I wonder
so
if
for
that will carry to Combs.
So we did get an update to the Medium article, and we see 3 chain fields. So the first one is an uncommon, which is green. Then we've got the purple epic, and we've got the red mythic. So the color scheme is the same that most projects have used and Taco has used before. So it's the green as uncommon, purple as epic. I'm guessing something like gray for
I
common.
don't know what that login is, but you shouldn't have that QR code on screen.
Like I don't give a shit if they're able to get into it. Then tell me how you did it.
I seen this on the news one time when they said, "Oh, there's some Bitcoin or something like that." They put a QR code on screen, and in seconds, the Bitcoin was gone.
Here's the private key. Don't use it, please.
Exactly, that's what it was. Like some guy. Oh my god, it's France. It happened in France. I think it was French news. They did something with Bitcoin and shared a private key on through a QR code on the screen. Seconds later, Bitcoin was gone. Wow. It's the danger with crypto. That's why it's not mass adopted, because mistakes can easily be made like that for somebody who don't understand exactly what they're about to do, commit to, sign a contract to.
Yeah. And I want to highlight what Princess said. That's something that Fede has told me as well, that you can basically bring the progress into the next season instead of using it in this season. So you could continue playing this season. So you can continue playing, and you see that you might not make it to, let's say, top 100, and there's no use for you to continue actually progressing this season. You can just save it up for the next season. So it can turn into a strategy of saving it up, and different types of strategies of when you use which type of progress. I can see that being quite.
That's 100% correct, and there will be some kind of strategy as to whether you want to gain an advantage on the next season, like it might be a head start, if you could possibly do something like that. So there definitely will be a strategy to maybe holding on to some of your however it works, which I can't fully explain right now. I've not played it myself, guys. Do you know what I mean? I do know a little bit more, but I haven't seen it inside out. And I know Princess is saying about in the VIP, and I have seen that too, but we can't share it yet. It's for the VIPs.
Did you guys happen to hear Wiga and the Buzz King
No, the sound effects. I'm not playing.
I didn't think so. I heard him. I
haven't shaved. I'm sorry. Next week I'll be looking better. Got the new camera and I didn't shave.
Nobody cared. Nobody's.
I was going to comment on
it.
Does anybody worry about that?
No, I don't.
Yes. Kitteeh.
I like to look presentable and smart. Well, not necessarily smart, I dress in white or whatever, but more presentable, and it just looked like caveman. Do you know what I mean?
No, it's clean shaven though. It's kept up. It doesn't. I think it looks good still. I mean, it could be worse, right? You look good still. I think you're overconscious. You look good.
Is there any update for any of the viewers now, Shaman, regarding the refunding announcement from Parker? Or
I don't have any further updates for Taco Racer that hasn't been already set. So at this point, it's a waiting game. So you just got to wait for everything to come into place.
Hopefully very, very, very soon. So sorry, I was laughing at a comment there. I wasn't laughing at the topic.
No.
Right. So the next topic, which we can cover for tonight, there's not that much news when it comes to Taco this week. Sorry, the new venue services. What are your reactions on the new venue services?
I haven't even seen them. Tell me about
we
them.
don't know what they are yet. So, as I said, I'm excited to know what they will be.
What?
Right.
Yeah, you want to give us a little?
I thought that was all. I thought some of that was already in an article when I must be reading something that's not published yet.
No,
Oh, shit.
we don't really know about the new venue services yet. That's
Right.
Could you share that screenshot with me, please? On the DL, on the DL.
It's very lucky that didn't just then. Obviously.
Are we gonna?
Are we the only two VIPs on the stream, Plaques?
Well, we have many
Yep.
in the comments.
Well,
but,
Right.
Yeah.
well, you are the only VIP. Plaques is the only person here who doesn't have a VIP and has access.
Oh
to
shit!
VIP.
It has.
So just
as
make this
I
clear.
said previously, I am Taco venue.
I haven't
hope
been
it
over there in a
means
minute. Let me
to
go
the-
take a look.
to the
See what y'all are
VIP
talking
room.
about.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, let's take a look here. Let's see.
I got distracted by that video in the background. What was that?
Oh, it's some music video, I'm guessing.
Oh, this video that I'm playing, it's
Yeah.
probably like the best video I've seen in a long time, dude. It's called Broski. It's a Joyner Lucas video. Yeah, dude, it's fucking fire, man. It's got a real actor's lip syncing right now. We'll have to play it for you.
Cool.
Yeah, dude, it's good stuff.
Has anybody got any questions that we might be able to answer about Combs? I mean, as I say, we're all limited knowledge. I know a little bit more, but I did share that with Jack and Shaman anyway. So we're all kind of caught up. I did say to Nico when he pitched it to me about this AI. It says that it's AI, right? So I was like, what do you mean it's AI? Does that mean it's just like a random number generator, or does that mean there's some kind of model behind the decision making? And he said it is a developed AI system. It's not necessarily like a picked from a pool or something. Each separate action is generated by the AI and is completely random. I'm sure there'll be more specifics written on that, but it's not an AI that you can talk to or anything like that. It's an AI that kind of works out the mechanics and throws up things that how would you say that throws up like challenges. The challenges, it's not like random and pulled from a pool. Somehow the AI maybe it's based on skill level assets. We're not fully sure yet, but it's more of a hybrid. It's not exactly just pulled from a pool. It's based on other things, and it's like and Nico said it is an AI.
I can't find
It's
it.
really cool.
Y'all talk so much in this thing.
What I was trying.
Y'all got like they're writing like full
because
paragraphs.
there's not
and shit.
really much to talk about, so I'm trying to stretch it out. Like, what else have we got? We can move on from the taco.
No. I was looking at the VIP chat, man. Like they talk a bunch in there, man. I can't.
Right.
I can't read all that shit. Are you kidding me? Not that I've had a extraordinarily busy week, busy 10 days.
Do you know? I'll share something with the audience, but I won't share under what username it is. But I've done I wouldn't say it's an experiment, but I tried YouTube for the first time, but in a specific niche which is very UK anyway. It's very England based, and it's
There you go. Thank
it's
you,
very
Phoenix.
left field, but it's very populated. It's trending, right? So I started a channel, and started making some videos. And anyway, I've had the account 20 days now, and so it's on like 25,000 views, 400 subscribers. I had 80 comments on today's video. But the thing is, I'm not going to share it with you guys because it's completely separate. It's not a representation of Plaques, or it's more of a personality. It was a test really to make content for the first time, and also to have my say on this specific niche in the UK. But the data, I was like, wow. So I'm looking at making some content and starting other channels in stuff that I'm much more interested in. But I was so impressed with those numbers in 20 days. 20 day views.
Are you using TubeBuddy?
No, I use OBS to record the reaction videos, and I edit it all up in CapCut. But I got the CapCut Pro. It's absolutely amazing. And then for I do like AI shorts. That's pretty cool. It edits it all up for you, does it automatically. It's sick. That's not taco related.
So the reason I was silent there for a minute was I was reading the latest guild report from Taco, and there's no big news in there except for
So they dropped really far, I think, right?
they did lose some points, yes, but they're still at 260.5, so they're still quite in the middle of the whole thing. So who dropped quite hard was 3DK Render Wax. They dropped into standby guilds.
Was anybody in the OIG meeting on Tuesday?
No.
I missed it. I know Elsie told me
the time.
that Taco was a subject of conversation, and I haven't gotten the details on that.
They're in the Wax OIG governance Telegram chat. I think
No.
I know what you mean, the OIG roundtable, but in the chat, Rakuten posted the link for the Jitsi recording, as far as I know. Oh, and the OIG roundtable. No, not yet.
Okay.
I will still have to do.
Excellent. Let's do that.
And interesting about ratings is Waxdaw's guild is now the top standby guild, and it's very close to getting into top 21. But what I wanted to get at was the usage statistics for the nodes. So they had 92 million requests for the normal node and 7.5 million for atomic API requests. And the top 5 countries are the US, France, Canada, Thailand, and Germany that use the Taco nodes.
Yeah. Yeah, but hey, you know what? Here's the thing. That's how it started with me also, and I think probably everybody in the stream. And if you just ask questions and put in like the bare minimum of effort, I promise you, it'll clear up and become understandable. I'm by far the dumbest person in this chat and this entire Wax ecosystem on paper. Like if you were to look at my educational background on paper, you'd be surprised that I'm not.
Didn't you work for something like Dell or something like?
Yeah, weren't you?
I did, but dude, I even that was even a huge headache to get that job, because up until that point in my life, if I filled out an application, like I wasn't dumb enough to say I didn't graduate high school. Like, who's that dumb that's gonna fucking check the box that, you know what I mean? Like, you lie about that 100%, except when you're applying at a Fortune 50 company who's got the resources to do educational background checks. And just long story short, I panicked. I ran down to the local community college, took my GED course over the weekend, no studying, just took it. It was like a Thursday I found out about it, scheduled it Friday, was done with it on Tuesday, pulling into my last test. The person called me back and they're like, yeah, we can't find your diploma. And I managed to talk my way out of it and say, oh, I'm sorry, I thought it said GED diploma. Yeah, no, I got my GED, and I said the place that I was like currently about to go in, just hoping that if the things worked out, like I would pass and everything would clear. And she's like, oh, okay, wow. No, that's fine. It's not even a requirement for the job. I just wanted to see if was telling the truth. That
I'll just share as well. Look, the data there. That's a screenshot from
Yeah.
that YouTube account. It's 20 days old.
Who's that?
That's
This
mad.
is Taco YouTube?
No, that's
No.
that's
Non-taco.
That's
You know what?
Plaques' private YouTube.
Yeah, and I'm. Do you know what? I'm wearing a balaclava in the videos too. You know what I mean? It's literally it's that mad. Like those numbers are insane. I'm not saying anything. You don't do like it's just this mad niche. I made a couple of videos and it's just literally the channel took off. I've never seen numbers like that before. Do you know how long it took me to get 1,000 fucking followers on TikTok or my first 1,000 on Instagram? And I don't even use them accounts anymore. Like that's mad.
Where's Miss Kitteeh at? Did y'all talk to her today at all?
No, not yet.
No,
I don't think
haven't.
she's up yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still early.
She had pinged me probably late. I
So-
actually got some sleep. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Nice.
Plaques and Shaman, have you actually been using skin sets, or are you as unfortunate as I am and don't have enough skins to actually complete a set?
I've got the skins, but I've not played a Crypture all week, and I know that I'm gonna put myself behind,
Yeah.
and I'm not gonna be able to complete it again. But I had that much on earlier on in the week. Well, not so much this week, last week. Towards the end of the week, it was crazy, very crazy, and I have not had the time to play.
And you, Shaman?
So I am playing on the regular, but I don't have any confidence I'm going to get the rewards. So I bought one of the rewards that was on the market. And as far as the skins, I was probably pretty close, but then I think I don't know. Like I just enjoy playing the game. For me, doing the skins, I still need a pair of gloves. Like I don't know.
If I have
I-
a spare pair, I'll be
I have a
sending it
pair.
for the stream.
I have a spare pair of Shaman.
Oh, okay. I'll try that
They're
out.
yours.
Nice. Thank
I
you.
know that Quiet Storm went all in on the skin sets.
And
She
the
was
same
talking about in
with
the VIP.
Oh, yeah?
I think she's
Yeah.
got them all. I think
City,
she's only
what else?
missing like she's it's like literally it's like me with a Tip CC collection. She's nearly literally I think I've completed Tip CC. I'm not sure if Quiet Storm's one NFT away from a full collection of skins. She might say.
Yeah, there's
Just-
some
Where,
people
yeah,
out
where
there
do
who
you,
went
where do
crazy.
you get that one from?
You'd have to pull it from a pack, or it will be on secondary. But I'm guessing that's an extreme price, because Quiet Storm will pay above market average to complete the collection, but she's not going to pay something that's not worth the
What's the
worth the wax. It's
what's
just
the
to
collection
complete
name
the
that
collection.
we're looking at? How would
So
I
if
Taco.
somebody's
Taco
holding that,
skins.
hook Quiet Storm up and make a deal.
Yeah, let's go see.
I didn't
what the deal
realize-
is.
I have a #1 Thunder.
Thunder cushion.
Yeah. I put it on the market. Anybody wanting to collect?
I'm not sure
I like the
exactly
new
which
Taco one.
Octopus he is, but it's not a mythic, so it should be from packs or rewards. Both, like packs or rewards, yeah, both.
So the card dealer, isn't that just a reward? As far as I remember.
2 seconds.
Isn't it only from since it's a mythic? Because most of or all of them actually are in acrpool.taco. Except
Is
for
there?
two.
Does anybody know the template ID?
For the one
the
we're
one-
talking about?
Yeah.
714 729.
Damn.
Thank you.
Nice.
I'm on the template page.
Oh, cheater.
I'm
Thought you
cheating.
had a great memory.
No, hell no.
Yeah, there's none on the market. It looks like.
Yeah, no, there's only two
so
that have
what-
been minted to people, and those are staked.
Yeah,
a
and what
good
packs
shout,
do they
Gold.
come out of?
None. They're only getting from Cryptia rewards.
I thought you said PAX.
Yeah, I thought so myself as well, but they
Not-
have been staked.
Who's got them? Let's go find out.
So
Yeah,
I already know who has them. So one of them is NOGR2.wham, and the other one is
Oh, I know that.
2WXPK.wham.
Oh, I know who. I know. Oh no. Oh no shit.
NOGR2. Yeah, he
Yeah,
has.
I know who that is.
I think I know the other one too.
Las Vegas. Yeah.
shout out Las Vegas here, and just to shout out to Gold there as
People,
well. He's got a
Las
few number ones.
Vegas.
I noticed that too especially when the skins first came out, and they could be earned through the Decryption Season 1 as well. When they got listed on the market, people would list them for lowest market listing 1 or 2 wax, but they were mint number ones. I've got a fair few mint number ones Season 1 of Crypture as well. Yeah, literally people were listing them so cheap, I was grabbing them up all under 5 wax. Mint number one.
Oh, is this a raid? What?
Well, it
What?
must be a raid. How am I not getting? We don't get that through now.
I didn't see a raid. It didn't come through yet.
Shout out to
Oh.
Las Vegas here.
But shout out
Thank you for the
LV,
raid.
Elevate, man. That's,
Plaques,
that's
I
the
love
word.
that thing you got over your head.
You know, I'm gonna make it better for next week. I'm just testing it tonight, but this is like I did it with my YouTube as well, and I'm using NVIDIA broadcast for my camera. And an iPhone 14 thing, but you can add a video background now. You know, so I don't have to have just a picture. So I made like a. You know, like we got always ban Katorian now. Should have had always blame Katorian, but yeah,
Same
I'm going to make it
difference.
more interesting. And look, I've got my NFTV
Nice.
neon sign, my Jack's Facts poster.
The best poster.
It is.
The Ruggo is supposed to be moving. I don't know why Ruggo isn't moving. He's
Oh,
No,
he
yeah,
is.
there
He
we
is
go.
moving, but very, very, very slow.
I
He's
slowed it
popping
down
in and
because
out.
but yeah, as I say, like I really think that I think it's a good background. It's interesting. It keeps you engaged in a sense. And when I do my other videos, or I could do it here too, I can put like could put like a video here. Do you know what I mean? And I can sit on this side. So that's Plaques' new streaming setup that has been upgrading. But do you know what? You might laugh now or think I'm chatting shit. But if you went back to the when
It's
I
really
first
cool.
started coming on NFTV streams, yeah, go back. I want to
I
actually have a
remember.
look. I remember I was doing it off like a laptop with like 360p, no microphone. Do you know,
they were bad.
I've upgraded.
That's why
and
I started to
upgraded.
make the announcements, because your PC would just freeze up when you open Discord while you had
Yeah.
anything else open.
Yeah. And I've built it over a year to the point where like I'm competing with TD. You know what I mean?
Shit.
So I want to make a special venue shout out this week,
Go
because
ahead.
we have a new venue for Cryptia. Secret Saviors Pavilion has made it. So Longhair finally
Oh,
has a venue that is level 300 plus. So now we're at 9 Cryptia venues.
wow.
Kitorians are always to blame. When something goes wrong, 9 times out of 10, it was Kitorians' fault.
9.9 times out of 10.
Wow. Poor Q.
Why pure Q? It's it's just
It's
just-
what is
it is what it is.
Right, let's pull up a Grubbish.
Grubhub.
Yeah,
That's what we
I'm
need to
gonna do
do.
that now.
Because we'll try and keep it to don't have to keep it to, but I want to go grab some food after this. And it shuts at
need
1
to.
a.m. and right now it is it's 10 past 11, so I've got 2 hours before that shop
Oh, yeah.
shuts.
Yeah, word.
For me, it's 10 past 12 at night, so it's max
How
20
was
minutes
the-
for me, and then
How was the in real life venue? The
in
restaurant.
real life, and you. Well, it is legendary, that's for sure. Oh no, it's a mythic. It's mythical.
I spoke to the owner of your work, and he said that you're a few spoons short of a full set.
Okay.
That's funny.
Oh, can we change the trigger TD?
Yeah, my bad. Combs with a Z. Right?
Yeah.
Have you ever told anybody in the restaurant, one of the customers, maybe sometime crypto came up as a conversation, or maybe it was just mentioned? Have you ever talked about taco to a
No.
random person in public?
No, I don't talk about stuff that involves my private life in the restaurant.
It's not.
I find that
mean
hard to
no, it's-
believe.
it's-
He's
it's-
bullshitting. I don't know.
No,
That's what he says, but he's
I
let
have
some
not.
things slip.
What
Not
about you,
taco,
Shaman?
no. I've
I've-
kept that very
Oh.
very separate. So if someone pulls up the taco app, I will mention. I'll talk to them about taco. Yeah, but if they don't, no.
I think, right, I'll just tell this one. It might be Sadisty. I'm not sure whether it is, but I think it's Sadisty. He said he was in a bank, wherever he lives, somewhere in
Is a
America. He went into a bank or something, and for some reason, they mentioned NFTs, and some guy said taco, and he was like, I'm on taco. He was like, do you know Plaques? Yeah, no Plaques. I'm from taco or whatever. And that was like two people I've never met in a bank somewhere in America. You know, like, this is what I love about taco community.
So
But
Sadisty says it was not her.
it wasn't
And
Sadisty.
it wasn't. It wouldn't have
I'll
been
find
America
it.
either.
I'll shout out
And
the person.
if it was her, it would have been Canada, as far as I know.
Yeah.
That is correct.
I will find out who it was. But what a great story. And if you guys have just bumped into anybody and then spoke about NFTs, and have you ever bumped into somebody who knows about taco, or have you told them about taco, and how
I
did
have.
that go? I find it hard to explain to simpletons. I will give you that. But I live in a
Simpletons. What?
I live in a
quite harsh.
simpleton town in a backwards place in Yorkshire, which is the countryside. It's like they aren't ready
it's
for crypto.
difficult. So I've tried explaining taco to multiple people so far, and people who have a basic technical knowledge usually get it, but people who are not technically versed, they struggle to understand the concept behind NFTs and the concept behind the blockchain and why someone would use it anyway.
I can think of great ways to make it very simple to explain. It's that the word NFT and sometimes even crypto has had so much bad news over the last few years that it's planted a seed that people associate a negative feeling to. If you were the NFTs, not something that, that people when they hear that, they think of the things that was in the news about all the scams and all the projects that failed and this and that, and they're not seeing the strength of what blockchain can do and what a digital asset means when it's written in stone. But obviously we've been through that many times, and there's so many dynamics. But for sure, anytime I try to explain an NFT, not so much its importance, but what it is, it's, even though you make it simple, it's hard for people to understand. I suppose why would you have it? Why would it be digital?
That's the bigger thing, Plaques. It's the why. The explaining to people how it works and what it is not that difficult, in my opinion. And that's the big problem, is once you explain it to them, to someone who doesn't see the utility of an NFT with the games or with what you earn or anything else that is associated with it, they just see this token that you bought that has a line of text or a string of letters, which is a IPFS code to an image that is saved on some other server, that you didn't actually buy the picture, you just bought this token that has this image linked to it. And people don't get the point, why should I buy an NFT at all? So that's, I think the bigger point is people don't see the use case for it as we do. As someone
But
who
I will just add to it that even right, because we feel so strongly and we're passionate about blockchain, and especially what I have felt is that I come across as passionate when I'm explaining it to people too, but they don't look at me like I'm crazy, but they think I'm wrong. Do you know? Because they don't see it the way I see it. And they're not wrong either, but they look at me like, I'm thinking I don't know how to fully explain it, but not because they're not thinking I'm crazy.
I
It's
know
not
what
that
you mean,
much.
Plex. It's the same at work. If I tell them, yeah, they know that every Tuesday I come on Taco Tuesday and that I'm a moderator and that I work for NFTV. But it's just the funniest thing that once you explain stuff to them, they just start laughing at you because they don't
TD's
understand.
pissing himself because didn't he call me? He didn't say glorified moderator or something on the last stream, but he said something like, "You are good for a moderator, Plaques."
Shit. Wait, say that again.
I can't remember what you said last time, but it was like, so you've really made it, Plaques. You're moderator now. He was like, oh, bro, because there's men like me and Jack joke about it all the time because it really is like, you guys know how much I really love community. But there is a side to moderation, which is when it's given away to people who have never had any permissions or they're not trusted. Like, you see, I have the system, you've all seen it, where it goes from top taco to support to moderator and above. But in other servers that are, they're not as, they're maybe not as organized or not as bit, even on the same path. But maybe some people comment in there and they get a little bit of a trend in, and they're like, oh, let's give this guy some permissions. And then he's just going to mute everyone, ban everyone, like tell all his mates that he's running a big server and bigging it up online and DMing members, and like, it happens. I've seen it all. I'm a professional administrator.
Did you guys have you heard any entrance songs, sound bites at all?
Only Quiet Storms one, which I think you triggered manually.
That is correct. I didn't. All right, everybody.
But yeah, for sure. The moderation thing, it's a joke,
So-
especially from Reddit, because the Reddit mods are so
Right,
different over there.
My work team knows that I'm here at Taco Tuesday, and they know all about taco and taco razors.
Can you hear that? The sound of this thing?
I heard that,
My
yeah.
friends
Beep.
know it too, but they like
Ignore you.
don't pay no attention. They know that I do this.
Yeah, they
and
haven't
know it's
joined.
popular.
Somebody
Yeah.
with a sound bite, type something, please.
Well, I have one coworker who joined, but he hasn't acted, like gotten active, just passive.
So
I've got a few people into downloading the app and setting up a wallet. I've helped them, especially Chris, of course.
I got that.
He's got a venue in his wallet there that'll be sat there. He's got extractors. That's like I loved to be able, because Chris was one who did understand the potential.
Threatening you. Who you think you dealing with? Nigga,
An
I've been making
advantage of
threats since I've
blockchain.
been into the God, nigga. Huh, ask about me, see if you ain't heard. Nigga,
That was a long one, that.
Put you inside the
I'm guessing you did hear that one. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that one.
I didn't
You
even.
might as well just put the Samuel L. Jackson from Pulp Fiction in there.
Yeah, that's the Mad Rapper from the Biggie, not the Biggie, the Jay-Z album. But I know Vegas has one that you can't miss.
Hell yeah.
There we go.
Got big fever, Las Vegas.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
So what I found difficult over time is moderation comes with the challenge of moderating your friends and or people you've known for a long time, and you have
Yes.
to be just as harsh with them as you are with everyone else.
Here
And
they all come. Watch.
calling out someone that is above your, let's just put in quotation marks, your pay grade, and calling them out on the stuff they've done is not as easy as one might think. Or
Exactly.
it was not as easy as I thought it was to call out someone That's above you. Well, it was not something that I was used to doing myself.
When you are a personality
When you
that
get
is
older,
also
it'll
doesn't deal
subside.
with confrontation, or is not confrontational or aggressive or toxic in any way, and you know you
Wait a
when
minute.
you,
None of
you
those
know
things are not synonymous
friendships are
now.
made. You know, it can be hard, but really, it like I actually learned the way that I enforce
Like,
rules
so
from
when-
servers that I worked
he
previously,
sold
and
it
I
at
found that an almost military
Unbelievable.
approach to rules. It's that I found that discipline. It's such an advantage to
Yeah,
be
if you don't say
disciplined
something,
in
you
the
ain't getting a prize.
in not enforcing the rules, because I don't. Everybody gets a pass here and there, unless you know you're taking a piss. But there's a balance for sure, and it really comes down to it's your decision at the end of the day, and whether they like it or not, it's your fucking decision. And that like, but I always look at both sides, and I'm not taking anybody's side when it does come to a situation.
Las Vegas, if you don't comment in this chat, like this is not a win. It's getting deferred for failure to respond to my request.
How is Shaman finding community management chucked in at the deep end in a way on a stormy day?
Fine, yeah. Just roll with the punches.
Everybody knows that I'm not going to do that.
That's a statement.
I don't I don't know what else to say, really. I mean, man, you know, people are pissed, and I can't
Have you
say that
worked
I'm
out?
not.
Have you worked out how to use the honeycomb settings? Have you worked out how to work the honeycomb settings yet?
There we go.
What are you talking?
But that can
Shaman,
be
you're
about
telling me you've not abused all your admin powers in taco races by
TD.
just checking everyone's wallet with honeycomb, just
That can be about 15 seconds shorter, bro. It just needs to be Viva Las Vegas.
Yeah, no, I know, but it's
Well,
the best.
I
Put the guitar solo in
do
as
I
well
need
for
to?
jokes.
I mean,
well,
should I?
well, you don't need to, but I personally
don't,
would definitely.
Oh,
I would just check all the VIPs, check your wallets, put them in a tech stock. I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
true.
Put that
I know
financial
that.
advice banner up
Everybody
quick,
watches my
where is it?
wallet.
This is not
Ugh.
financial advice. Do
Well,
not
well,
pay attention to Jack's facts.
Like all the
it's
sexy
it's
NFTs
not talking
I'm
about
buying.
money. It's just stealing information, data.
So, yeah. Hey, moderation is fun.
Have you
Yeah.
created your own private channel yet?
No.
God damn.
word, yeah.
All right, we're gonna have talk because
Yeah, for
I
what?
feel like
For a channel
I'm-
for you to just test stuff with bots and just post messages to yourself and just do whatever the hell you want.
Oh, right.
And just
like you
make the
saw me
channel
on my
that no one else can see.
There's
Except
no
for the
need
person
to
that created it.
worry. It's only what 500 wax an hour. I will help you out, whatever you need.
500 wax an hour? Shaman, I'll do it for $4.99.
I'll do it for
I-
200.
Well, TD, you
$1.99.
already taught me well. I have Chat GPT.
Hey, I got a couple things to talk about. If y'all,
Yes,
ahead.
Wait.
please, because I'm just trolling here, aren't I?
so
Wait.
go. I got to go for my Easter
real quick.
egg.
Yeah,
brother.
real quick. I did talk to Josh, and he did tell me they're updating the leaderboard. So I'm kind of hoping that means that they're getting really close. So, but I did forget to share that, and I thought I should. So, anyway, I'm done.
What?
And
I
he's not
I
back
don't-
yet.
I didn't even get the context of it, Shaman.
Josh, for taco racers, Astro Run, the leader. So, in my opinion, if they're the last thing they're looking at is the leaderboard, you know, right? Like all the other stuff should be done, and like they're wrapping it up, and he's giving it a final go. I'm just crossing my fingers. I don't know how they do game development. But I mean, like once a week, Josh updates me on how development's going. It's not what everybody wants to hear, but and Parker talks to me every day, so I'm pleasantly persistent. So
Pleasantly persistent. So, Tiddy, shoot, what did you have?
yep.
So the last 10 days or so have like y'all haven't seen me much in Discord or really anywhere, to be honest with you. I've showed up on some streams, but I've also missed some. I've been noticeably, well, hopefully noticeably, a couple people
Definitely.
noticed absent from Discord. And I've just been grinding, coding, trying to launch 2 projects simultaneously, and completely neglecting the 2 other ones that I have going. I definitely need front end devs that know Wax. So if there's any out there, hit me up. But so we did a Kitteeh's drop on like 10 days ago, 11 days ago, and I totally botched it. Like I it was the Buster Douglas fight, you know, and I was out doing blow and hookers all night, and I had this jump in the morning and or the evening, and you know, I'm 42-1 favorite, and I'm gonna knock him out in the first round. Like that was the moment that it felt most like, because at the end I was definitely like trying to find my mouthpiece and put it back in and convince the ref I was good to go. It ended up being 2 hours delayed. Both sites gave me issues that like it's nobody's fault but my own, and I'm not going to say it's the fault of anyone other than myself. In fact, I've promised a postmortem. I will deliver that. I have to get Connect 3 launched first, which that should be tonight. That's exciting. Once that's out, then to make it up to Kitteeh, because it was 2 hours late, and just things were missing on the promotional end that I was unable to like I think fulfill my responsibility as a friend, let alone as you know, a business partner. I think it was a huge letdown on my part, and so I have to reconcile, and she'll tell you that it's not a big deal, but so I've been working on quite a few things, site namely. So
TD, I'd
yeah.
like, I'm sure Kitty understands, bro. You do so much, and your workload is bigger than anybody that I know, because you've got so many things running all at the same time, and nobody blames you for not being able to like. It's not like you miss deadlines consistently, bro. Right?
I do,
and it's
but I do.
but
It's
it's
okay.
workload. It's workload. It's not
Yeah.
mindset, because you've got the motivation, bro. It's workload because you take everything on. But if you
Right.
focus your attention in just one place,
Yeah, and that's
complete.
that's a whole other thing.
I can't take my own advice, bro. So I don't know why I'm preaching it.
Did
but-
you
Right,
did you need help with the drop itself?
So no, they
Did you-
just there. What it ended up being, like, if I look at the core, like that's what a postmortem should do, right? It should tell you, like, where were your core failures, what wasn't done correctly or what was missed, and how are you going to prevent this from happening again. And those things are like the basic ass, like, things like preparation 0, right? Uh, um, um, research 0,
I
experience
need a Discord
doing
bot
fucking PFP
that
drops
writes
0.
postmortems for bands. So it
Oh,
could
yeah.
be like, you fucked up, you posted a scam link, you
Yeah.
tried to fuck the community,
Right,
you
right,
are banned.
right. And
I'm a mod.
they're
Lol.
all the things that you don't go, like, when it's somebody's first drop who's like worked all week and was like working the whole day before on the video, and then it turns out that the place you were planning on hosting the drop doesn't support pack opening videos. It's like, dude, like, what the fuck?
Oh,
Like, how didn't I know that? Like, that's bad. And then then I go to split it off, and then the other marketplace has this stupid feature where the template has to be like, if you want to do pre-minted, the template has to be locked, but then it also has to match exactly with the other pool. So you can have
It's time
exactly,
consuming.
let's, and dude, we're not talking about a small drop. We're talking about fucking 4,444. And so, not to mention the first run through, there was an error in the minting, and it went over that number. And so I was like, I'm not, I'm not okay with it not being 44. Let's fucking just remint it. And so then now I got to burn 4,000 while also trying to, like, it was unpreparedness. It was unfamiliarity. It was cockiness. It was I got, like, I
didn't
just
do a
feel
test net.
it would be I didn't do a test net because this particular even though I pleaded and they said
assumption will always bite you in the butt. I've learned it so many times because
these things will get fixed, and especially if
I rely on my knowledge, but the tools will let you down if you don't keep them maintained or you haven't tested this new tool. I know the feeling, bro.
Actually, that was so that's an older version. Let me grab the newer version that's got a
it's a learning experience. Now
it was, and I want to make it a learning experience for anybody who is willing to read the article. I'll post the blog, or just everything that I saw that went wrong, or that I know that I did wrong. And there's opportunities for both NFT and Chain Shams, absolutely. Whether or not they are focused on that in this moment, or take the advice.
TD, I'll just say, don't beat yourself up so much about it.
Yeah,
like the Kitteeh drop is still, it still went ahead. Like, think it is what it is. Don't beat yourself up about it, bro. And you already have a huge workload and already so many amazing things accomplished. So don't let that dampen your day, bro.
Well, so the other thing, the other level of disappointment is, and I hate to say this, is the community, because shortly after having her drop go disastrously wrong, Drawn Company, somebody who she streams for and is close with, is celebrating on Twitter their sellout, and that was upsetting.
Why is that? Why is that a competition?
It's not a competition. It's just upsetting because it's not a competition at all. They're actually close. It's just, it makes you feel less than, or from my perspective,
not necessarily right. I guarantee everybody that wanted Kitteeh's drop bought it, right? Regardless of it being late. Maybe because you could argue that because it wasn't exactly on time, the way it was marketed, there was a slightly missed opportunity. But the people that wanted to support Kitteeh's drop supported it.
Right, and they're here on this list here.
I don't even know the other projects what you're talking about, so I cannot comment.
It's not important. It's just
if it's a hype thing, it's hype, in it. Do you know what I mean? You can't compare to a hype buy.
Right. I was actually thankful it was late.
And I thought that again, I guess it's just cockiness and assumptions and etc. Anyway, we have a leaderboard here, and 1 through 10 is the Possumist, and Chris V, dude, shout out to them. I don't know, Jack, if you saw me tag you, and I said first I said Farmer believes, right, and then I said Confused Jack believes also, and at that point, Chris was like right here. He had like 20, and he caught on to what I was talking about, and bro, like, I swear to you, in like 2 days, he went from like 20 to 60.
You have to be careful what you say on this stream sometimes, because it literally does move data in some ways depending on what you say sometimes.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna say some shit to you right now. Kitteeh and I talked about it last night. I not only owe her some reconciliation for, I also owe it to the community, and you fucking can get, I guarantee you, if you don't know me, like these people here, like there's 2 people on this list that I haven't had an extensive like personal conversation with, and that's Farmer and like maybe Viper. We've talked, but it was more like aimed at like troubleshooting. Farmer, I don't think I have a DM history, and like hopefully that like after today that'll be solved. Maybe he'll ping me and we'll just talk. But everybody else, like I can say that I have a close personal relationship with, like fucking Pigwig. Pigwig doesn't know Kitteeh at all. He's the Green Rabbit smart contract dev that you know, got me into our planet 2 years ago. And like that's how far we go back. And look, he like this makes me so happy. All of these people, I can promise you that this is not overlooked. The next list is the Possumer. So we had Possumer. Still a lot of recognizable and appreciated people there. Then we go to Possum, just Possum. Again, lots of familiar faces. What's cool about this is it's pulling from the NFTG database, and I'll go into more into what that means.
Nice.
But that's why you're getting the usernames and the pictures as opposed to just wallets. And this is something that will be provided to the community creators in a fashion that I think you all will appreciate. And then you have potential.
Let me just try this button. Right.
Yeah.
1 second.
And then so we got Creative Shaman's got potential. Quiet Storm's got some potential. Poppin' Stocks in there, Saladin. And then we got the bottom four get the Growlix.
Ooga.
Yeah, which is all good. But this is the top 44. They'll all be recognized in some manner. I can assure you that. And then just what I did with the rest of it, man. Like I put a pack opening with the video. I don't know if it's working fully. I guess we can try. It might not though. Let's see. Loading screen is going to fire over to the video. It did fire over the video. Nice. Excellent. I don't know if it's going to complete this loop. Let's see though.
Sounds like Michael Myers doing a collaboration with Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, let me just get this here. God damn it. Okay, so there's
Let's
a cool
put something down, Dre. Let's put it down, bro.
Hold on, let me
Play
see
that beat again.
if I can bring that over here and see what it does. No, same thing. All right, whatever. I have two. Then I got some data here for y'all. You can sort by rarity. There's all kinds of shit that you can sort by. Once it's up, you'll be able to see everything, and it'll be like a one-stop shop for everything for a drop, including games. I kind of have one that I've been talking through. I think it's going to be simplistic to implement. At least the UI and like all of the game pieces are already out there. But the logic on the back end is going to take a bit, and this is definitely the wrong site. This is the one that probably slow.
So guys, I'm sorry to have to do this, but
Yeah,
I have to go.
yeah, all good, dude. I just want to show you guys that.
We'll run another grubfish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have to run. I've
But
got
no
an
worries,
early day
Jack.
tomorrow.
Thank you.
See you all next Tuesday,
Good
as always.
See you next Tuesday, Jack.
Love you guys.
Love you,
Love you
dude.
too,
Bye-bye. See you soon, mate.
Yeah. Let me just post up the link if y'all. Well, it's just drop.nftg.tv. We'll take you to the drop on Change Jam still. And then Connect 3 is launching tonight. I'll probably do a separate stream for that, so y'all can see. And then NFTG and NFTG CC will be applying to be a block producer very soon.
Nice.
So that's yeah.
Congratulations.
Well,
That can't be easy to do.
I don't know if it's a congratulations. It's they're gonna fucking hate me in those private channels. I can tell you that much. 'Cause, I'm not a fucking let bullshit just fucking slide type of person, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
and
know.
there's quite a bit of it.
If you come up against TD, he will speak his mind.
Yeah, and it's the older I get, the less I give a shit. I was telling somebody the other day about like
You
why
own a community, but you wouldn't make a great beginner moderator.
So I don't know if that's true though, because I have different modes. I can code switch, bro. Like I'm biracial. I'm a code switching motherfucker.
No, I don't mean that, because I mean you could, if that was the actual task at hand, you'd be great at moderation in that sense. But
Yeah, dude. I mean, I
just
modded the
believe
upload server
because
to
you are your own man, TD, the personality. Like I've looked up to TD since day one. I have, right? So, because you're so used to speaking it how you feel it. You might think that you'd be great at beginning moderation, but some of these situations that we spoke about earlier, and I'll put this up on the screen in a sec as well, but some of the situations we spoke about earlier, when you're chucked in the deep end and somebody's being confrontational with you, sometimes it's easy to let the moderation guard down, and speak your mind when it's
as
not
a moderator
professional
for
to do
somebody's
so.
project. I would respect the project and behave myself. For my project, I'd be I would probably be horrible.
I always like,
you come in the wrong way,
I'm representing Taco, but I love to have my personality on things too. I'll always tell it how it is, but be fair, but be not strict. Anyway, I just wanted to put this up from Las Vegas here. By the way, I started. We should have a mod appreciation day, and we really should, because I'm not just talking about Taco. I'm talking about many servers, some great people that moderate communities, big and small,
and
every great people.
Who else is shit? Thinking now. Oh, Danny over in Warsaken, amazing. I gotta stop naming people because then I'm gonna offend the ones I forget. So yeah, there's lots. Yeah, man. All right, I probably ought to get back to it too.
Let's run this last grubfish, because I'm gonna run to what time we are now. We're on quarter to midnight.
Oh yeah, you got to get some food, bro.
It closes at 1, but you don't want to risk past 12:30, really, because it's going to be quiet Tuesday night. And I'm not driving there because I've had a few drinks, so I've got to walk.
Y'all got Uber there?
Oh, it's not that far. I don't mind.
Yeah,
I need the fucking exercise.
Yeah. I don't walk, or I don't do any activities that I had to do when I was poor. Like I don't
put on some
walk,
weight.
I don't. There was another one that I realized I didn't do or refused to do, because I used to have to do it all the time when I was poor.
I love this Stream Deck, by the way, and being able to push the buttons on it.
Yeah,
that's cool, man.
Mint.
Yeah.
Muzakui 18. See, that is somebody that's known me for a long time, before Taco community even started, in some of these other communities that I mentioned where I got my training wheels. He knows, or she knows, exactly what I'm talking about. When I say about how one of the previous servers that I was only a moderator at, but very respected almost as an admin in a sense, but it was run like that. The rules were so strict. One rule break could be a ban, or but you had to respect that ban, because every single person abides by the rules. And I don't run my ship as tight as that, but I learned a lot of lessons in discipline from that server.
Very nice.
That's cool.
Since Gold is the only one who exploded, we'll send him a kitty pack and a giveaway ticket.
I love the ones with the sombreros.
I didn't put myself in the leaderboard because it would be unfair. But NFT game, this Cloud Wallet NFT Gamer TV account is the undisputed leader of them. It's got, I think, well over 100. Which I don't know what I'm going to do with. I don't know. They're probably all going into the giveaway wallet. I can't believe I didn't get a gold one out of all of those. Very disappointing. And Cone, Justine, we'll do the same for them just because I'm feeling generous. May the be in your favor.
My goal is this fall to join Warsaken.
Why don't you do that tomorrow on stream with us? We got a special guest, and it would be an honor to teach you how to do it. We'll get you set up with a pack or a deck to play, and go through it. I got to get out there because I got to get the hitless shit done.
I am live on that YouTube channel I mentioned earlier tomorrow night, 7:30 UK time. You know, the last stream I did last Wednesday, it's on 1.3k views.
Oh,
Yeah, what are you
nice.
doing?
That's a brand new account. The account's 20 days old. I've got a live panel tomorrow night. I use StreamYard, but I put the link out and I allow people to come on. But they sit, TD can see it, I can see it because we're admins here, but we can see if there's people waiting to come on, and I can add them to the stream and and make sure everything's right before I bring them on and stuff. So you get
they don't just go off on you.
It's like community building in this specific niche where I give people a chance to come on, and it's done really, really well. As I said, 1.3k views in 7 days, and the account's only 20 days old. Mad. We'll have to make this one the last Webfish because I do have to go.
Yeah. I know you said the last one's the last one, but this last one's the last one. I got to get back to work. I got to push some code.
Push the code. Push it.
Yeah. Hey,
TD, give us a rhyme, bro. Give us one of your best.
I needed to do that today. I told Kitty that today was the day. So people are asking about it, and I said that if you were to ask somebody what's holding it up, they're going to blame me, only because early on I said I'm too busy right now to
just let me take charge of it then, and I will take care of it.
Here, let me finish this. Anybody who said they were ready back in July when we started, like, your rhymes are trash. If you're ready, that means you didn't write anything for this,
that challenge
or effort into it, and they're gonna suck. And I'm gonna judge you like heavily if you spit some shit that I know that you wrote in 1997 or whatever. I'm just saying, we can probably aim for like 9/8 or the next significant like a month from today. My shit.
Let's give TD another month to write down his shit. He's calling us out here because it's took him a month to write 2 lines that don't rhyme.
So it's not that. It's that I don't feel like everybody else is capable of coordinating it any sooner. That's why I said we could do 2 weeks from today.
You're underestimating the talent.
Let's look at the calendar and see what significant dates are there, and like nobody's even asked people like what their availability could possibly be
because they're ready. TD, if you ask me to do it, I can't do it tonight because it's too late. But literally, you can put me on the spot and I'll do it now.
There's 5 other people, right? And I can just tell you that they have lives and schedules and availability that
of course we need to schedule.
Right.
But we need to put a date on it for sure.
I'm definitely
looking forward still.
I've already worked.
I don't need any distractions until after September 29th. That's why I don't want to start Warsaken right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta buckle down, finish studying. I gotta take a test
For what?
to help get a promotion at work. It allows me to apply for management.
Nice, excellent. Go
Yeah,
get that. You got it, bro.
yeah, I deserve that.
Do they have a brain dump for it? Have you looked into that? Do you know what brain dumps?
Yeah, and there's some YouTube channels that highlight the testing points. So
Yeah.
that's great for me because I'm an auditory kind of person. But
Yeah,
I highlight all of my study material in green highlighter and read it that way. And
Nice.
I memorize it. It's
Yeah, memory
really
is such
great.
an important part of an IQ, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Like a
well,
very large percentage of it.
Do you know what it is though? The mind does work in different ways, right? We all know that, but I mean, I am terrible with numbers, and I mean to the point where if there's so many, if you say you got 2 buckets and one of them's full of balls, and you've got to count the balls into the other bucket and count how many is there, I can lose count and have to start again, which is a real fucking issue. But if you put me in a creative situation where you don't
Right.
tell me, you don't give me instruction manual, and you just have to work it out,
Right.
I'll do something that nobody's ever seen. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's just literally,
Yeah.
it really is. Everybody's wired in a certain way. I know some people that
Right.
got human calculators.
Right.
I love numbers.
I'm
Oh,
not
and then I
terrible
died.
with them. I have a good. I used a mnemonic system growing up to memorize them, so I feel like
I
that's still
really underestimated the power of learning a second language, what I've mentioned on many streams now, about
man, dude.
how
America's the worst.
how much of an advantage that will give you anywhere in the world speaking more than one language, especially if it's in the top 5 most spoken languages.
Right,
Oh
man.
man, when I travel to Guatemala, speak Spanish, you just make friends like right and left, you know?
No pasa nada, estoy aprendiendo, estoy en Inglaterra. You know, it's friendly everywhere. It's like, oh, the
Oh
guy's
man.
trying.
I'm signing it to my cloud wallet, so you get what you get.
Make sure it brings
I sent my last ticket to the last one. Damn. On here. Did that first one go? I thought it said it did. It did not.
Now I got to go check the leaderboard.
What leaderboard?
The Kitteeh PFP.
Yeah, I gotta publish it. You'd have to look at the time right now. It's not live. Yeah, I probably will do that though, because I know that y'all want to see it, and I can publish it in pieces. The pack opening isn't ready to go yet.
Just get it right, get it ready.
Yeah, take your time.
Don't
man.
rush. You like,
yeah.
We want to see it, but we want to see it at its best. You know, like
right. That's what I keep telling Jaws about C3, man. I'm like, yo, the community is gonna be fucking hypercritical of anything, in my opinion, and so.
And next time,
that's the issue for you, TD. It's like you take on a workload. The workload is, you know, it's a lot for one man to complete on certain time scale, and then when you release it early because it's not fully complete or it didn't work properly, you take the criticism harshly when it's not necessary in my opinion. I think I know how talented you are, and if you just spend an extra couple of hours and not worry so much about you know, people would, if you impress people on launch, they'll forget about that it was a couple of hours late. You know what I mean?
Yeah, which I just didn't do with the job. I hear you though. I appreciate the encouraging words. I do. Thank you,
TD. You motivate me more than you even
Let's
know.
fucking
It's not
go,
me who motivates you, brother. It's you who motivates me. So, like,
Build some shit. We got some cool stuff coming, man. For real. Wait do you see? We're gonna enable creators without tech acumen in ways that we haven't seen on Wax or maybe any chain other than like ETH and Polygon, maybe like the most popular ones. Yeah, we got some cool shit coming. You'll see.
We definitely do. So stay tuned to the NFTV server.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
for this week, we are going to wrap up the stream. So thank you very much for everybody who tuned in.
Yeah.
We didn't have loads of updates, but we might share some sneak peeks next week. So make sure you're here. Shaman, TD, Jack, I love you all. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Love
We're
you
gonna
too,
get
man. Have a
over
good one.
to one of our friends, and y'all have a good one. And we will see you tomorrow for Forsaken Wednesday. We'll have special guest Matt on with us, and I'll be taking challengers on the hit list, which I might hop on a little bit later tonight to let those
I
people.
will just say, actually, wow, we've got 55 in. As I said, I started playing Apex this week. I'm a pro, well, not an actual pro. I'm good at Call of Duty and I love Battle Royale, but I'm just getting used to Apex. But if you want to play, hit me up, Discord, send me a DM, and we'll do some play at some point.
And
I'm
our
looking for a
friends,
good team member.
word up. All right, and our friends over at Novo look like to be streaming. I think their drop went live today, so I got to go find out about that. So that's where you're going. Make sure you show them some love, and as always, please be kind to your fellow human, because you never know what they're going through. And we love you, and y'all have a good one.